At the referee's signal, the drivers sprinted toward their cars, but the Ford GT40 Ken was driving breathless to shut its door. No time to think, he had to take off immediately. Moments later, a crash occurred. Debris rolled past him. The car door was knocked open again. Ken cursed while desperately yanking the door shut. A Ferrari roared past, its driver casting a mocking glance. Ken's performance was badly affected. He was the first to pull into the pit. Everyone scrambled in chaos, but no one could really help in the crucial moment. A seasoned mechanic had to step in. The car wasn't fully fixed, but Ken hit the track again, pushing hard to catch up. Meanwhile, the leading Ferrari swerved to avoid an accident and ended up skidding into a haystack though. As night fell, Ferrari still held the top two positions, even in the pouring rain. They showed no signs of slowing down. After a night of relentless chasing, Ken's team was only 2 laps behind Dot to win the race. Shelby wasn't idle either. He sneakily dropped a lug nut into Ferrari's pit. He took some extra spare parts. One of the Ferrari crew members looked totally lost. Double-checking everything in confusion, the Italian team lost their focus. After switching out the brakes, Ken hit the road again at dawn the next day.
You can still take him, but you gotta pass him twice.
I get it! Pass him twice!
Ken finally caught up to the Ferrari. Though the Ferrari had the advantage on corners, Ken stuck close and seized the opportunity on a straightaway. Ken pulled off a clean overtake. Now he was only 1 lap behind to win. He needed to pass once more. Ken skipped his pit stop, determined to close the gap. It was the same tricky corner, but the car was reaching its limits. The 2 cars raced side by side. It all came down to the final push, due to over-revving. The Ferrari's engine failed first. Ken couldn't contain his excitement, speeding ahead with joy. Just when Ken was about to take the win, the VP threw another wrench in the plan. He suggested to the president that all 3 Ford cars cross the finish line together. That meant Ken had to give up his multi-lap lead, slow down, and wait for his teammates. Shelby was furious, but ultimately powerless to save his friend from a tough spot.
Don't go near my driver. Go on.
This is what Mr. Ford wants.
Go on now.
Ken agreed to the absurd demand. He gave it his all, setting the fastest lap time. The crowd was on fire, cheering wildly for him, but just before the finish line, a wave of emptiness washed over him. He shifted gears, eased off the gas, and enjoyed the final stretch of the racing in the beautiful track. He slowed until his teammates caught up. The moment when 3 Ford cars crossed the finish line together became the most stunning sight. Ken laughed heartily, pumping his fist in joy. But since his teammate had started farther back, he was declared the winner. When Ken took off his helmet, full of excitement, the crowd rushed toward McLaren. Shelby, enraged, grabbed the VP by the collar. Ken had been played hard, his face full of frustration, but facing Shelby's guilt, Ken quickly let it go. Though he didn't win the championship, he earned the respect of Enzo Ferrari.